Mm.
Right, in a bit.
All right, chicken. See you in a bit. Okay. Ooh, got some people coming in already. Hey, everyone. I'm just going to let the chat, a few people come in, and I might actually just stick another light on. This looks very dark today. Okay, full on live stream tonight, no dipping out early. Oh dear, been to dental and I still have everything that I started out with this morning, so we are all good. Hold on, I'm just putting a second light on because this is very dark. No, it's not. It's not the light bulb. It's an LED that I have for my stitching light. It just, for some reason, it's just not as bright as it should be. I'm just trying to plug this in because it's USB. Oh, heavens above. There we go. That's better, isn't it? We can see what I'm working on now. Oh my goodness. Right, let me just go through this chat because I see a few of you come in. Hello to Kay, Tracy, Cindy, Adria, Susan, Laura, Leslie, Patsy, Victoria, Sandy, Senga, Cheryl, Vivian, Sharon and Kelly. Oh my word. Good evening. Hope we're all well. We have got some night cafe now. Seeing as pandemic is finished by the backstitch, night cafe is having the benefit of extra stitches. Oh, you've done 1,000 today. Nice. Cool. I have a new phone, so the definition may look slightly different. So yeah, I have a new phone today as well. 1,000 up is nice. Hey Katie and Zane, hello, and Charlotte. I left to Zoom early so you can join the stream. Bless you. You all right there, love? That was a big sigh.
Yeah.
I've got Andy with me. The girls are upstairs, and that is the shape of my evening. Okay, so let me just update you on dental. I'm good, thank you, Zane. Looking forward to the sneak peek of Pandora. I'll get to that in a sec for you, Patsy. Let's see, Victoria, hopefully YouTube won't wig out again. Hey, Nicky Stitchy. And Patsy says, hi, Andy.
Hello.
Okay. Oh, sounds like they're quarrelling.
No, I think they're just talking.
I don't know, sound a bit quarrelish to me. Okay. Hey, B. How did Lauren's performance go? Very, very well. Super proud mummy. It was very good. I really, really enjoyed it. Got home at 9 o'clock. Hey, Anna Karen. Hi, Tracy. Okay, right. So, dental. So I went today fully expecting, after last time he told me to have some teeth out, to not have any teeth out. So what's happened today is, girls, quiet down. It's both of you. Last time I had the moulds done. So today he got the wax models and he was doing an initial fit. So I've had an initial fit of the size and the shape of the dentures that I'm having. And not as bad as I expected, I'll be quite honest. So yeah, what will happen next time is so he's going to leave this in the lab technician's hands, the technician who is making my denture. I've got some top teeth left to come out and some bottom teeth left to come out, and dependent on the lab technician's preference, because they are the experts, then he will take out the next set accordingly. So next time I'm either having the top out or the bottom out, and then the following time it'll be the opposite. But yeah, so that is where I'm at with dental. Yeah, Lauren's performance, really, really good. It was We Will Rock You, the Queen / Ben Elton musical. And I have to say, they were a super talented bunch of kids who were doing all the singing and the performance and all the rest of it. And I had a proud mum moment. May have shed a little tear or two, but there we go.
I did notice that.
Yeah. You kind of can't help it, you know, when your kid's up there. She's got another performance of it tomorrow night. Well done to Lauren and the school group. Yep, she's got another performance tomorrow night, so you know that'll be fantastic. She had one part in it where she has to cross the stage and then do a dramatic fall in the midst of the stage, and we've said all of these times that she's managed to trip over her own feet. It's come in very handy because she did it very well. Could you do a video about your tips and advices about cross stitch? That would be wonderful. I can have a go. Yeah, I can certainly have a go. Who else is coming in? Carla is here. Hi, Carla. Okay, right. So, what else have we got to share with you? So, yeah, started on Pandora this morning. And you know how I like to stitch everything differently. Well, I'm doing this one differently in 2 ways, not just one. Excuse me. So I shall get that out and show you in a minute. Just get rid of this stitch. Let me just move this light. Just bear with me 2 ticks, because I'm not happy with it being there. There we go. I think that's better. Okay. Hey, Sandra. Congrats to Lauren coming from a retired thespian. I think she'll take that. Yeah, right. Okay. Pandora. So I started Pandora on Wednesday recording, as you guys will know. So I'm stitching it very left field in 2 different ways. Hey, Judy. So normally I am a top left starter, but I'm not on this one. And let me just put this thread on and then we'll discuss it. Okay, so just get rid of that. Okay, so pattern keeper. Where is it? Pandora. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Fat fingers. Okay, so you guys who know Pandora, you know she's got very dark, very black, inky background all around her, so the light is coming from the box onto her face. So when I opened Pattern Keeper, so this is the top left. As you can see, this is black. So it's literally all black apart from, you know, a few stitches, you know, here, a few stitches there. There's a big, big pad of black on this piece. It's like, just like literally black all over. So much black. There are 140,142 black stitches in Pandora. There are 246,000 in the project. So, in my left field way, I am starting this project. So here is the center marker. I have started this project at the center of the top row. And I am stitching everything except the black. Okay, so everything except the black is going to be stitched first on Pandora. So as a result of that, Katie, I will bring it closer in a moment. So this is 700 stitches, I want to say, or is it 800? Hold on. 800 stitches. So we've got 814, 817, 498, 3799, and not 3799, 3371. So that is 800 stitches, and this is the top of her head. So I'm going to do everything bar the black first, and then I'm going to fill in the black after. So it's very left field, but it's almost like my stained glass, just the opposite way around. Whereas with the Lord of the Rings stained glass, I'm stitching all of the black first. With this, I'm stitching everything else first, and I'll do the black last. So this line is line 230. The center is about here because it's 450 wide. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so that is your sneak peek of Pandora. Okay, right, so I'm trying to move this in as close as I can, but I don't want to diminish the light source on it because it's not great. So tip for Pattern Keeper, press and hold on the picture and the menu will come up. Stuart Stitches had it on his floss tube. I will have a look at that. Hey Sophia. Hi Laurie. Yeah, Pandora is very dark. There's lots of darker colours in it. There's very little light colour in it. So, yeah. Fun. Oh, no, that's no good because I can't get into stitch. Let's just... Sorry if I just made everybody drunk. Yeah, exactly, Katie. So when all of the other colours are in, it is simply a case of stitch the black. I don't need the pattern or anything like that. I can just stitch it at my leisure, can't I? So yeah, that's the idea. No worries, B. So yeah. These girls are right chopsy tonight.
I don't think they're arguing though.
No, I just think they're talking loudly. Hannah sounds like she's got the ump. So yeah, so that's what I've decided to do with Pandora. So it's been stitched in a different way. Another different way. Just get rid of this one. Hey Esther. So yeah, whew. So it's been quite a day again, and it's been again another week at work. This week can get in the bin already. And I'm glad to have my stitching. It keeps me sane. What do I do with my leftover floss for a ninja stitch? I put it back on the thread card. And I use it up elsewhere. Unless it's too short to go back easily on the thread card, then I just lose my temper with it. Yeah, Laura, spot on. I can also use it as a travel whip. So when there's only the black to fill in, it's going to be dead easy. So yeah, there's all kinds of advantages to stitching it like that. But I've got to do 100,000 stitches of other colours before I can fill in the black. Having said that, I mean, I could do sort of section by section. So I could do section by section and then fill in the black as I go. So okay, I hope I put the correct photo in the thread. Forgot what I showed you all before. I'm sure you have, Kelly. Victoria, I'm working with 3371 and all that talk about 310 reads as 310 instead. Oh, blimey. Yeah, we wouldn't want that. Hi, says Jackie. Hi, Jackie. You could do the black on Pandora intent stitch and it would be really fast and maybe make her stand out more. That's very true. I could. But it'd be a case of pretty sure that some of her features are in black as well. So it'd be a case of picking out exactly which bits to do intent stitch. But yeah, that's a good idea. I have to think about that. Anyway, what's everybody working on? So you've all seen my secrets. This one is up to, well, I've just started it for the stream really. And 800 stitches on Pandora. What are you guys doing? Cheryl's doing a Disney cross stitch. But what have the rest of you got on the board today? I want to know. And I'm going to enable you all as well in Sew and Tell because I'm proposing a May start. Have it as an event in the group, I think. Okay. Adria is working on Tiger Family of the Jungle. Haid Sal for K, 82.49%. That's good. Just done this wrong. Finishing the toe on Christmas stocking number 12 of 53 for Susan. Tracy is working on Underwater City by Barbara Anna. B is working on Joan Elliott's Mermaid's Realm. Laura's got a new start. It's in the Sew and Tell thread. Brilliant. Jackie is working on Winter Reading Nook. Fantastic. Marie is working on Mirabilia, Lady of the Flag. Ooh, I want that. Charlotte, third project of this evening, and it is Patch It Up. Patsy's still working away on Vintage Sewing Machine. 97.99%. Blimey, Patsy. That's come on brilliantly. Judith is stitching on Riolis Afternoon in the Country. Zane, yeah, I'm going to do a video about tips and advice if I can. Vivian, oh blimey, there's lots of you. This conversation's moving fast. Back onto the Pale Elf for Vivian. Powered through the Extreme Confetti and just hit 12%. Nora Corbett's K Fairy for my granddaughter Kaylee, who is 30 this July, is in Sandy's hands. Sharon has got out Stitches Retreat, 11.95%, 55922 stitches. Cindy is still working on Celtic Winter on the bottom of her dress. These are all wonderful projects, loving them. Cosmic Marbles, Supersized Max Colour for Anna Karen. Nothing for Carla. She's currently eating her dinner. I hope you're having something nice. Sophia is working on Elf by Bozina. Nikki wants to start all of her full coverage with 32 count CXC. I was working on the Haid Sal Drinks on the Beach, 94.66%. Brilliant. Kelly says tomorrow she's going to stitch on her little friendship project for Whipco. Once Upon a Time by Anne Stokes is Senga's piece. Sandra, Minnie, Awaken Your Magic. Katie has finally finished kitting Lost No More. B says Jackie would love to see the progress of Winter Book Nook. Not long since started it. Jackie, I don't know if you're in my Simply a Stitcher and Friends Facebook group, but do feel free to pop a picture of it on the Sew and Tell thread, the live stream thread that I've opened on there. Amanda says Autumn Leaves until finished 92.67%, not far away. Leslie is still on the Big Easy, New Orleans by Artisy. What else we got in here? Do you know, I've got more fingers and thumbs tonight. Andy, you keep saying, are you okay?
No.
Why?
Doesn't matter.
Is it me? What's the matter?
That's all right. It's just, I can't get the.
Oh, you just can't get your brain around what you're doing? Because I just hear you saying, and I just wonder if you're okay. Carla's having codfish for dinner. Lovely. Laurie is busy organising floss for her next stitch. Victoria is doing kaleidoscope of butterflies from Contemporary Stitch. It's 504,860 stitches. I have 5,434 stitches done. Almost 1%. Cool. So, yeah, if you have not contributed a picture to Sew and Tell, this is fair warning. I should be going through that thread at about 1:15. So, yeah, if you're not in the group, go and join it. Participate in Sew and Tell, and let's celebrate your lovely works of art. Hi, Enid. Hope you're doing okay. Zane is stitching a stamped cross stitch about London at night. There is not a clear name for this kit. Yeah, sometimes there aren't on the stamped ones, but yeah, we'll just call it London. London by night, and then yeah, I think that encompasses it, doesn't it? Super job. So yeah, it all sounds like you've got some wonderful projects going. My hands are a bit cold today. It's pelted it down with rain here today. It went very dark earlier on, and all of a sudden, you know, it was just lambing it down. The conservatory roof was wobbling. Yeah, I managed to dodge it when I went to the dentist. The dentist is only at the end of the road, so it's not so bad. I managed to dodge it, but holy moly, the rain. Not going to lie to you, you sound a bit cheesed off.
You just leave me to concentrate on this now. All will be fine.
Well, I hope so. I hope all will be well in the world. Vivian says it tried to snow today at work. Yeah, we just had some cold rain here. It was actually starting to get a little bit milder this week. We saw temperatures going into the teens. We actually had 17 degrees on one day. It was lovely. And then today it was like down to 6 or 7 degrees again. Is that the kid next door calling his dad an idiot again?
It could be. It could be.
Oh my gosh, this is the funniest thing ever. We've got a security camera where I can hear what's being said outside, you know, without having to open a window or something. No idea why it's just kicked me out of the live stream.
We'll restart it. We'll start a new one.
I've no idea what happened there. Just that my phone, for some reason, kicked me out of the live stream.
Are people still?
Yeah, I'm back in it.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't even know where I got to. I think I was...
You're talking about that next door.
Talking about the little boy next door.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And the funny story.
So, little boy next door, we can hear the people outside on through the security camera. And it was quite funny because we're set back from the road and our gardens are raised up a little bit. That's all well and good. It's absolutely fine. And we could hear some noise outside, but rather than, be like meerkats looking through the window. There we go. Rather than be like a meerkat, I just decided to open up the security camera app on my phone and listen in. Now, this little boy is about 4. And his dad came out of the house and he went to the car, which is sort of parked on the road. And the little boy was on the front lawn. And he was heading towards the edge of the lawn where there's like a 2.5 foot drop. Something like that.
Yeah.
Now, earlier on in the day, he'd come out for school with a relative who took him to school, and he jumped off that bit of wall quite safely, and the relative never said anything to him. But, oh my gosh, his dad did half shout at him. He's like, get away from the edge of that wall. It's very dangerous, this, that, and other. And you can't fault him for being a concerned dad.
No, I think he did the right thing there.
Absolutely.
Here comes the funny bit.
And then the kid starts shouting back at him. He's like, going, no, I'm not getting off. And then he said, I'm going to call the police on you. And his dad sort of looked at him. He says, are you? And he says, yes. And I'm going to tell them you're an idiot. We were just howling with laughter.
It was hilarious.
Just the way the little one come out with it. He just said, and I'm going to tell the policeman that you're an idiot. I was like, oh my God, he is going to be a handful. Proper going to be a handful. So, yeah. So now every time they come out, I'm like, is that little boy calling his dad an idiot again?
Very funny.
Because it very, very feasibly could be. Funny as.
Tell me this has been demolished.
We don't often hear the pearlers, but when we do, crikey. Kid needs a warm backside. Yeah, very possibly, Kelly. Some of the screaming and shouting and hollering that we hear in the daytime, it's ridiculous. I work in my dining room against the wall that butts onto next door, and some of the noise in the morning, in the late morning particularly, is ridiculous. And they've got 2 children, and it's both children equally. But then again, the parents, the mum, can be quite shouty as well.
Quite shouty.
Yeah, I'm using shouty. The polite term of quite shouty, Andy.
That's not what I bloody call
it. I think the dad was more gobsmacked than anything else when he said that. I'm going to call the police on you because you're an idiot.
Well, I mean, we know the kid's an handful.
Oh yeah.
I mean, let's be right about this. He's not exactly he's not the politest kid in the world, is he?
No. No, he can be. We've heard him. The way he speaks to his parents is absolutely disgraceful. And if my kids had done that with me, they would have a warm backside. Absolutely. And there were times when they did. Hey, Salita. We had our walls soundproofed on one side for those reasons.
I am probably confused.
Hi.
You okay? You've had some well dones for We Will Rock You.
Thank you. Also, speaking of We Will Rock You,
yeah.
Today in enrichment, Mr. Montgomery said that Monday's audience so far has been the best audience.
Oh, cool.
Oh, right, okay, cool. So far.
Well, there's still one more shot to go.
Well, you see. Thursday's audience might be better.
A long time ago, there was a married couple and their young boys next door, and the mother was seemingly constantly screaming at the sons. It would trigger my CPTSD from my own childhood trauma. Yeah, you see, that's the thing. That's what she does a lot of shouting at the little ones. And I'm sure you guys down here who are parents will know that after a while with a little one, the more you shout, the less they listen.
Absolutely right.
So the kids stop listening. So then the parents, what do? The kid's not listening, they shout louder. Doesn't work. So yeah, we have to be creative as parents.
Right, I found it finally. For those wondering what I was doing, I was trying to find something that I'd read about, but I couldn't locate it on the map. And I was searching for ages trying to find it.
And where was it in the first place that you looked?
No, it was hidden behind some trees. I found it. Found it eventually. That took a bit of doing.
Gotcha. That's truth, yeah. I don't mean yelling because they're fun or to keep them from danger. It was in their backyard. I get that little kids can be frustrating, but come on, there are less harsh ways to teach them. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, kids, they do stop listening. The more you shout, the less they listen. Something I learned with my kids. The more I shouted, the less they listened, so I stopped shouting. Not going to lie, once or twice they've had a tan backside. But, you know, I don't go out, I've never gone out of the way.
Andy,
Hello.
do you know if that cardigan I put in the wash one day night has come out yet?
If it has, it'd probably be in the dryer, I would suspect.
Yeah, be in the dryer, ready to be folded up. I would have said.
Is it if a ree will rock you?
Yeah.
Well, if you want it, there's nothing in the green basket, right?
I got to confess, how can I overcome the fear of starting my first full coverage? Can't seem to start it. It's all kitting up. Any advice? Thank you in advance the night before Christmas.
They're not the cardigan.
Okay, Esther, what kind of
What, the washing basket?
setup have you got in terms of, are you using a hoop or a scroll frame or Q-snaps or what?
Look to be honest.
Oh, bring down out the bath, yeah, of course.
That would be my first question.
Alright, well.
When it comes out of the wash, you can leave it.
Okay. Then we had neighbours that would verbally abuse each other right out front. Oh, blimey. For a couple of years, we had a quite normal neighbour. Definitely prefer being a grandparent, says Susan. When they misbehave, you can send them back to their parents. Amen. Hoop. Okay, so if you're using a hoop, Esther, I would just... And I suspect are you going to be working like page by page? Because if you're going to do page by page, then just treat each page as its own little finish. And just focus on what's in the hoop now and not what's left to do. And then, you know, clip up your fabric so you can't see it. Use a grime guard or whatever it is that you use. I mean, you know me, I use my quilter's clips. But clip the fabric out the way and just focus on what's in the hoop. And just see it as its own little finish. Always used to say to mine, if you're not looking, you're not listening, but I have to confess I did get a bit shouty at times when they were young. I think we all did, Tracy. We all do that. But then we learn as parents that it just doesn't work. My grandma always said that's why God made your bum with extra padding. I like that. You know, I got a smack bum when I was a kid. I got a smack bum more times than I can count. You know, I certainly didn't smack my kids' bums like mine was smacked, but, you know, they did have the odd one, but not enough so that it left marks or anything like that. Not like it was when I was a kid. Completely different when I was a kid, because even the school teachers would smack your bum when I were a kid. I had a precocious 3-year-old daughter that gave me a run for my money. I was neither a yeller nor spanker, but reasoned consequences of choices, and that worked most of my kids growing up years one day. Yeah, brilliant. Esther's doing it. 25 count page by page. Yeah, I would just see each page as a small finish and celebrate each one. And just enjoy the process. Start from the beginning. Take your time. Count twice, stitch once. Enjoy the process. I haven't got enough thread on this. Let me just tweak that out. I perfected the look early, says Susan. Seldom needed to raise my voice. Yeah, that's the other thing. And I used to tell the girls as well that I was taking lessons off their nanan on how to throw slippers around corners. So if they ran upstairs, they still could not avoid me. I never ever had to throw slippers round corners, ever. My 3-year-old started screaming at checkout counter whilst being stared at by all to see how I would deal with this child. I kind of went out the store and she wrapped her legs and arms around the pole outside. Oof, holy moly. The look works great on the dogs too, yeah. I used to have a dog that the look worked on. Used to get the wooden shoal shoes. Yeah, God, them Dr. Scholl's, they were awful, weren't they? My mother bought me a pair when I was a little girl and made me wear them, and I hated them. There's a difference between a smack and a beating. Absolutely. But, you know, sadly, a lot of people don't know the difference, which is a great shame. Yeah. And husbands. Enid had to drag her son home from the playground when he was a toddler. He didn't want to leave, but I needed to get home and make dinner and stuff. I told him about this recently. He has no memory of it. They often don't, though, do they? I put my son in the car, went back to the pole, pulled the pants down in front of God and country and smacked the heck out of her bum, and guess what? She never did it again.
Andy, where have you got for?
Hang on.
When my son was 4, he smacked my butt when I told him no. Oh my goodness, Laurie. I was very fortunate with the girls because none of them ever needed to be spanked, particularly. You know, there would be odd time, you know, and it might be, you know, a smack of the hand, you know, something like that. You know, they might have tried to touch something that they shouldn't have or something like that. I was very lucky with them, but I had to learn not to shout. I was not the greatest at that, I will admit. My new neighbours, when we moved here, they were like, yes, they are a bit loud, aren't they? Kind of realised quite quickly that, you know, I was shouting where I shouldn't have been, really. I was mortified that my neighbours had heard me.
And it needs you again.
And saw fit to comment on it.
Just hang on a second.
What's the matter, Lauren?
God
I need
knows.
angry.
What do you need me for now?
Oh, goodness. Let's have a quick drink. Have the cops been back to the neighbours across the street? Nope. It all seems to have settled down now after the Christmas Eve shenanigans. But no, it's been quiet. Although I did have a visit from the police. So, Some of you may remember quite a while back that Lauren was attacked about 18 months ago. She was walking with a friend, and this girl was trying to bully her friend, and Lauren turned around and said, "Can you just leave my friend alone, please?" and got a smack for her trouble. She ended up with a bloody nose and all the rest of it, and it was quite horrific, really. Well, Lauren was coming home from school a few weeks ago, and this girl and her sister were on the bus, and they saw fit to attack Lauren again while she was on the bus. Lauren had phoned us, and we were trying to sort of get, well, Andy was trying to get to her, and the bus driver had ended up calling the police and everything. So a policeman came out to see Lauren because we'd logged the incident where she was hit quite badly. And we'd logged this one, obviously, that was the same people involved. The policeman came out to see Lauren, and he said, "Well, what do you want to do?" And Lauren's like, "Well, I just wanted to leave me alone." And I went, "Well, yeah, that's fine. And if Lauren gets so much as a single hair on her head touched again, then I will take it out of her hands, because I want this girl then prosecuted to the limit of the law." So a few days ago, the policeman rang me back, and he said, "I've been to this girl's family. The mum was absolutely mortified that her kid had done this, and there had been some external agency involvement in the family anyway, because they were obviously struggling. And if this girl happened to do anything again and ended up being arrested, then there would be more involvement." And the mum was not happy when she heard that. So fingers crossed that it's all, that will end everything now, isn't it, Lauren? I go very quiet before I explode. Anyone who knows me, that I've went from speaking loudly to speaking very quietly, that the poop is about to hit the fan. Yep. I go quiet when I've got plenty on my mind and I don't want to talk. Did you want something, Lauren?
No.
Okay.
I just heard you talking about thingy.
About thingy, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 435. I'm going to do show and tell in a minute. Won't be ready with the old jingle.
What are you working on?
Night cafe this time, Lauren.
Nice.
Okay. If you're not going to be able to put the jingle up, don't worry, love.
No, I'm going to do it because it's part of the thing.
All right, Andy, don't stress at me. Stop wigging out. I get that you know, stressed, but stop wigging out. Lauren is absolutely fine, Patsy. It's just that this girl is
Annoying to say the least.
annoying is a polite word that I would use. It sounds like she's completely out of control. But
Both of them are.
she's been told that, you know, if this happens again, that there will be consequences, because I won't take it anymore. And, you know, I've said to Lauren, you know, with the greatest respect, that, you know, even if Lauren doesn't want it, it's tough, because I do. My last daughter lied about something at age 7. I thought about how to handle this. I went into her room with the belt, bent over her bed and gave her the belt, told her to go ahead and spank me. She was gobsmacked. By me. He's saying, where I live, these things, reading comments does not happen, because we don't let kids just do what they want. I mean, let them disrespect the older people and just let them be parents. Yeah, absolutely. To be fair, it's quite rare here. But yeah, it's just mildly amusing when the little one next door tells his dad that he's an idiot and he's going to phone the police. Kelly back in a few, no worries. Hi June. Enid, I also have a temper that I keep chained up in the basement. I like that, Enid.
I'd keep mine chained up in the basement if I could.
I'm sure you would. Right, you off up, kiddo?
Yeah.
All
in a
right.
bit.
In a bit. Love you.
Me too.
Hey Tina, Hubby has finally left you in peace. Ah, bless you. Okay. Hey, Laska. Case, that girl sounds like she's hard. Thinks she's hard. Yep, it's been my experience that the bigger the bully, the bigger the coward. Well, if ever I'm in the vicinity and she tries it with Lauren, I'd like to see what she does with me. Because let's put it this way, she'd be pooping some breeze blocks. I'm not big. I'm not, strong, muscular, or anything like that.
You?
No, yeah, me.
You can hold your own.
But I can hold my own and I can be intimidating if need be. Hey, Maggie. Okay, right.
Sorry, I'm bloody scared of you.
Hey, no, I don't like to hear that.
That was a joke.
It better be. You should absolutely not be scared of me.
Not in that sense, Nicky. I think you know which sense I mean it in.
Right. Shall we do a little show and tell? Hey, River. Guess what? I've forgotten your name. Shelley? I think it's Shelley. She says, hi, Nicola. Hi, Andy, Lauren, and Hannah. Yes. Right. So let's get ready for show and tell. Ready when you are, my dear?
Hold on.
We're going to do the old jingly jingle. Right, let's see what we have on the thread today, chaps. Let's just zoom out a little way. Oh, blimey, there we go. Okay. Tempers is a very normal thing, don't worry yet. Just get rid of that. Okay, let's just turn this up to max brightness 2. Okay. Whew, 43 posts on this thread. That's good.
I better find the bell. I haven't got the bell. Where's the bell? Where's the bell?
Don't know, but the bell was last seen on Tuesday after my floss tube.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Down by my feet. Do we need the bell tonight?
We always need the bell.
Well, I kind of figured that.
Okay, come on.
That's why I asked.
Okay, first one is from the lovely Gemma. Marvellous. Go away, keypad. This is Marvellous Garden, Heaven and Earth design. Look at that. It's looking so good, isn't it? Oh, picture's gone off. Silly thing. There we go. Look at that. Looking great. Really, really enjoying seeing this piece come along. Those colours are so rich, aren't they? Okay, where else have we got in yon thread? Judy, stitching on Riolis afternoon in the country. Goal is 1,000 stitches, and this is Judy's starting point. Looks like some 2/1 tent stitch going on there. And at least 3, if not more, different colours that I can see. Good start. And Judy has shared a mock-up. So there we go. So that is what Judy is working on. That is really nice. I love that. So that is a Riolis kit. Okay. Alice is working on a Busilla kit. out of Africa. And I can see a face there and an ear. 2 eyes, a snout, and an ear there. It's looking great, Alice. So that old black fabric, though, it can be a bit of a pain in the bum. Enid, looks like it's been busy doing some crochet. That is super pretty. Variegated thread. Yes, I was watching Gemma stitch with me earlier too. It's just looking stunning, that Marvellous Garden. Really love it. Sophia, this is Elf from Bozina. And she calls it Fairy Sophia. Isn't that super cute? And let's show you Sophia's progress. And looks like we have a bottom left start here. 1/1 full cross, I should imagine. Looks like it could be on a hard hanger fabric. I could be wrong. But yeah, great start. Keep on going. Natalia, who is Mermaid's Cove here on Flosstube, is working on Persephone artwork by Chrisabug, charted by Thread Geeks, and she is on 2,402 of 89,129 stitches, or 2.69%. So that is her start. And this looks like it's 2/1/10. And that is the mock-up. Super pretty. Okay. What else have we got here? Tina is working on Mini Peony Glow by Marianne Broom, now at 11.18%, 1/1 full cross on some 20 count fabric, and an awesome needle minder. A cross stitch so I don't kill people. I absolutely love it. Yeah.
I would like to inform you that your magical ringing device is vibrating.
What the heck was that?
What the heck was that?
It's...
Is it like Find My Device or something?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
That was actually quite cool.
It made me jump,
That
that.
was brilliant.
Okay, as long as it's just done Find My Device and it's, you know, just...
It's the ringtone on the phone. It's like meant to be a voice of a character that I like from a show.
All right. So this is...
That's made my day.
Can I just carry on?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, so this is Mini Peony Glow. It's a Heaven and Earth design. Artwork is by Marianne Broom. So, yeah, that looks brilliant. Sandra is working on a new start because she got a Lowry stand. This is Mini Awaken Your Magic, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. The artwork is by Anne Stokes. And if I just zoom in there, you can see Sandra's start. And I love that little teacup with a cat peeking out. And already there, magnet, snips on the Lowry stand, all good. I love my Lowry stand. And I think Sandra may have shared a mock-up. Yep, she had trouble getting this image to post, so she says apologies if it appears more than once, but there we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I absolutely love that. Yep, definitely. That is one chart that you can be enabled for, isn't it? It's just beautiful. That is stunning. I'm not normally a fan of this kind of thing. It's not my style, but I'd stitch that. Okay, so Kelly says, I think on the Sunday stream, I showed you the emerald gem cut block, right? This is the radiant cut amethyst colours. Yeah, you did show us the emerald one. So, yeah, so this is the amethyst colours with a radiant cut. It's going to be fabulous when it's done. This, Kelly, really is. I can't wait to see it as it progresses. Okay, so Francesca This is her progress so far on a Disney pattern called Heroine Collection, and she shared a mock-up of this one previously, so it is in the group. Hey Joyce. Kelly says that the block is for her son. It was his birthday last month. Cool. Amanda Rose's Autumn Leaves, 3 pages to go, 12,000 stitches. So, yeah, just this bottom corner here to do. I still say that at the end of there, you could turn a corner and see a really pretty cottage. Okay. Kay is busy working on the Haid stitch along. So 81.94% complete of the first installment of the Haid Sow. This is Rose's, the Van Gogh one. Today I've stitched 967 stitches and hoping to finish this diagonal tonight or tomorrow morning. Total completed so far 24,719 of 30,167 stitches. But of course, Kate did say earlier on that she got 1,000 stitches, so we're definitely cracking on. And she shared the mock-up piece. I think we are familiar with this one. Okay, so Joyce is working on her water fairy, Nadia Strokina. Royal Row number 2 is halfway done. 1/1 full cross. Oh, excuse me. On 25 count Lugana with CXC thread. You are so disciplined with that parking, Joyce. It looks amazing. Really, really good. I'll just zoom in just a wee bit there. Then we can go left to right. But yeah, look at that. Just amazing. Absolutely super. So neat. Kay has done 1,173 stitches. Brilliant. And Joyce has shared there the mock-up of her water fairy. As you can see, it's very similar to my sailing fairy, except mine's a panoramic and has got more left and right. And the bottom's kind of squashed up a bit. Parking's a work of art by itself, yeah. Come on.
Ended up in 3,000 words though.
Okay, Tori is working on the Haid stitch along and she's doing Jelly World. 25 count, 1/1 full cross, 8,300 stitches completed. And I just wish this photo would show because it's just not doing as it's told.
Is it behaving?
Nope.
How very dare it?
I know it's rude, isn't it? So rude. So yeah, so there is Jelly World. Okay, and Tori has shared the mock-up there.
Not rung the bell yet, sweetheart.
Nope, not yet. You know.
I'm poised and ready, you know.
Oh, cool. I'll let you know as soon as I need you.
Okay. I like ringing the bell.
Okay,
That's all
so
I'm gonna say.
Belinda is progressing with Mermaid's Realm by Joan Elliott. 1/2 pearl thread variegated from Paintbox threads. Creatures using 2/2 Night Stalker calling love note thread. Decided to customize the alphabet. So there we go. Let's bring it in a bit closer. Some gorgeous stitching there, Belinda. Absolutely fabulous.
Oh, why have they?
Oh, my tablet's been so slow. Come on. And Belinda there has shared the mock-up. So as you can see, she's customizing it with her own choice of of threads in this one because it's designed and mocked up with all black. But of course, you know, she is putting her own stamp on it, which is fabulous. Senga has been working on her Once Upon a Time by Anne Stokes. 59% complete, 2/1 tent stitch on some 25 count Lugana. Yeah, that's looking fabulous. So that's the back of her head and her hair coming down there, and that's her shoulder. But yeah, that looks lovely. Some gorgeous neat stitching. I love showing these. I absolutely love showing show and tell.
Which do you prefer? Do you prefer your own projects or other people's?
Both.
That's not what I asked you. It has to be one or the other.
Okay. Let's see. Senga has shared a mock-up. So I've just had a request to join the group. So if you're watching now, you've been accepted. So there's the mock-up for Senga's piece. There we go. Really, really lovely. Tracy Provis is working on Underwater City by Barbara Anna. That's quite cute. And your stitching's fabulous too, Tracy. Absolutely gorgeous.
There ain't a bad stitcher among them, to be fair.
Catherine's coming in from Facebook, by the way, Andy. She says, have other obligations and we'll play catch up later. And she says, hi to all. Happy early birthday to Andy.
Thank you. You're 2 days early, but I'll accept it. It's my birthday month. I accept compliments cash or card from March the 1st until March the 31st.
Okay, so this is the full piece, this Barbara Anna, and that is just lovely, isn't it? It reminds me of Delft pottery. Ah, Victoria, that's you. Right, you're in. Laura was working on a new start to celebrate moving to a new town, and without even reading your description, I can see this is an Emma Congdon. Open Your Heart to Emma Congdon, Cross Stitcher Magazine, September 2018. Love block stitching. It took time to make a pattern keeper version. 1 day stitching, and it's just under 10%. And this has been worked on 14 count sparkle white, 2/1 CXC threads, full cross. Super job. Yeah, you can definitely tell Emma Congdon's style. And I don't know if it's showing up there, but I can see the sparkle in the fabric. It's quite subtle though, isn't it, the sparkle in this one? Unless it's just me.
Sparkly fabric?
Yeah.
Cool. We haven't got any of that.
Happy birthday in advance, Andy, says Kelly. My birthday is next week, the 19th. Kate says, yes, happy pre-birthday, Andy.
Cool.
Friday is your day, if I remember right. You are correct.
Well remembered.
Okay, and this is the, oh my goodness, look how fabulous that is. Open Your Heart to New Adventures. So this is the mock-up of Laura's piece. But how gorgeous is that? Really, really lovely. Like an Emma Congdon.
Are they distinct?
Very. Susan is spending the afternoon on the porch knitting her 12th Christmas stocking of the year. And this one is clearly for Dylan. B says, happy birthday for Friday, Andy, and happy birthday for next week, Kelly.
Hey, cool. Wait, I'm going to be getting this, like, pretty much all the time next couple of days.
Patsy's Vintage Sewing Machine. I think we all know this one by now and all love it. Stitching on 20 count Ada, 97.96%. Stitching Jules design, and Patsy stitching it in a variegated floss. So yeah, can't wait to ring the bell for that one, Patsy. I'm not going to show the mock-up because we've seen it loads. Carlene is working on Simple Living by Gino Peoples, charted by Artisy, stitching on 14 count Ada, 11,200 of 67,200 stitches, and she's at 17% completed. So beautiful. Come on.
Yeah.
Charlotte is stitching on her Patch It Up by Doreen Jones. So yeah, little patchwork squares there. Looking lovely, Charlotte. I might be a little bit enabled. I like a nice monochromatic design, says Kay. Yep. Okay. Ebony says, after live stream started, I'm not seeing anything about it. Yes, it has. This flaming tablet, I tell you.
Still no bell?
Not yet. Just trying to reply to this comment. Yes. Okay. Okay, right, let's go back to Sew and Tell. Got a lot on this thread tonight. It's great. Jennifer is stitching on Bohemian Gardens by Carolyn Manning Designs. 14 count Ada, 2/1. This is Whip Go for 2024. Whip Go 24 for 2,000 stitches in March. This will be finished by the end of the month. 5,895 stitch of 7,496 stitches, or 78.64%. But yeah, it's a lovely, lots of lovely colours in that one too. I love these bright designs. It's stitching, I just love it all. Let's have a look. Jennifer has shared also the mock-up, and it's from Carolyn Manning's Granny Square collection. Okay, I think my washing machine stopped taking off now.
I'm just waiting for it to stop fully so I can go in there.
Yeah. Nicole is working on Drinks on the Beach Sal. 23,414 stitches completed, or 94.66% of the first installment. So probably close to 25% actually done. And it's on 32 count with some CXC floss. So yeah. Oh, excuse me. Another fabby one. Vivian is working on the Pale Elf by Chris Bug from Thread Geeks at 12% now, and is working by page going downwards. So that looks cool. Is that the same one that Natalia is working on? I think it might be. Oh, no, it's not. There we go. That is the Pale Elf by Chris Bug. Thread Geeks design. So there we go. Celia is working on Ornaments, My Christmas Wish. This is the third time that she's stitching it. Did once for her sister, once for her dad, and this one is for Celia herself. So yeah. Looks like some 1/1 full cross there. And that's really good. You're doing it for yourself, Celia. So fantastic. And it's a Haid, and it's by Donna Gelsinger. Isn't she cute? It's a sweet little thing. Ah, it's the same artist. Right, gotcha. Yeah, Patch says that's some patience. It certainly is doing it 3 times. Rustic Farmstead for our sherry. 1/1 tent stitch on some 28 count fabric. So there we go. You can see the roof of it coming in there, the top of the building there. And some very autumnal trees and sky. And here is the mock-up. Look at that. That's very pretty. I like that. Yes, I do like that. I could have been enabled on this a million times over tonight, this thread. Blimey. Come on. Kristen has pulled out this to work on in the evenings. It's Eagle Mountain by Heaven and Earth Designs. So just zooming in a teeny bit there. Lots and lots of dark colours in this one. And the patience with all those spark threads. So let's go take a look and see if she shared us a mock-up. I think she has. Oh my days, look at this. Eagle Mountain, Heaven and Earth Designs. That is stunning. So there's a couple of people I know that love eagles. They could very easily be enabled by that. Beautiful piece. Lovely job. Okay, and then Vicky is working on the kaleidoscopic of butterflies. I love that dress that she's got. There's some colour in that. Okay. Lots of O's. Come on. This tablet, honestly. And Vicky has shared her progress. So it looks like she's still at the very top. But look at that. Some neat stitching. A few little gaps in there. So presumably the old ninja stitches have got to come and get done. Yeah, and Haid, yes, have indeed dropped a St. Patrick's Day sale. Sorry, not sorry. Kay has already partaken. Let me just lock this thread. Turn off commenting. Okay. Kay has already been enabled. Daphne shared. The sale is there. Sarah, her stained glass bumblebee, which she finished, I think a couple of weeks ago. We now have it framed. Hey, Andy.
What?
I think we need a bell.
Okay, I'm coming.
There we go. So it's one fully finished object, one FFO.
There you go.
Beautiful. The framing in is wonderful. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Cool. Okay. Come on. Let's have a look, see what else we've got. Oh, Ashley has been putting off her 1/1 skin for long enough. This piece now has a face. Adding some more details today as well as working on her hands. Figured I'd post here because I don't think we're having show and tell. Well, we are, Ashley, and you are featuring. This is Joan Elliott's Spellbound on 28 count Lamplight from Pole Stitchers. If I just zoom right in there to her face, you can see the 1/1 skin. That is stunning. Really lovely. Such patience to do 1/1 like that. So that is Ashley's progress. Andy rang the bell and Ferris the dog barked. And this is how I am enabling you guys. So I'm thinking about doing this as a mania start on the 1st of May and putting in, I don't know, 100 stitches a day. So it is a cross-stitching guild Michaela learner chart. It's about £4.20 or something like that. It's not expensive. But what I'll do is I will create an event in the group, and if you want to join in with stitch along with this piece, start on the 1st of May and commit to 100 stitches, or an average of 100 stitches a day. And yeah, let's have, this is just such fun. But for me, it appealed to me because I quite like the style of like Mondrian style artwork. And this is like that, but just round, not square. So yeah, I really like that. What, Mondrian?
I had to study in one of the GCSE art. That was not a fun period of my life.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm figuring that we can do a bit of an event. So if you want to join me, join me. Okay. So I will create an event in the group, and yeah, we'll all being well have a bit of a sal in May. So yeah, so there we go. That is your show and tell tonight. So thank you everybody who has contributed a photo for show and tell. You're all absolutely fabulous stitchers. And yeah, I absolutely love doing show and tell. So thank you all so much. Okay, let's get back on with this little bugger. Okay, where are we? Come on, Pat and Keeper. Oh, no, this tablet's misbehaving. It's like technology talks to each other, because the other day, not the other day, today, my laptop was playing up, doing my head in. Okay. Oh. Come on, now Pat and Keeper's deciding it's doing a wonky on me. Come on.
Doing a wonky?
Yeah. It's not showing me what colour this is. Right, oh, 3862. Oh, I already did that one. Okay, park that there. And what's this one? Number 5, 3778. Okay. Yes, I like it this close up too, Patsy, but fingers crossed it doesn't start to go oobly woobly on me.
Now we're going oobly woobly.
Yeah, I'm inventing new words and phrases, me. So yeah, we'll do a stitch along, I think, for May with that piece. You know, like we're trying to have an aim, 100 stitches a day. If you don't get to it, you don't get to it. But yeah, 3,100 stitches by the end of the month, isn't it? Okay, 3827. But yeah, I just saw that and I quite liked it, and I was like, yeah. Okay, didn't get to add so and tell today, says June. It was a busy day. Just found out my oldest daughter's going to have to get her tonsils out. Oh, blimey. Well, fingers crossed for a speedy recovery there for her, June. Not the most pleasant thing in the world, from what I understand, although I still unfortunately have my tonsils. Laura says, it sounds like you need to do a cache empty. Yeah, I think I do on my tablet. I did my laptop recently and did an update, and it seems to be behaving a little better now. But yeah, you could be right with the tablet there. I probably need to debunk it a little bit. Let me just There we go.
Debunk it.
Yeah.
What's that mean in English?
Well, it's all gunked up, isn't it? It's got, you know, it's got a few files that I can delete off it and some downloads from class charts which I can delete off because they're about Paris. The downloads from doing my model stitching, I can get rid of them. Get rid of some stuff out my drive as well while I'm at it. Are we all settled now? Washing machine all done?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, we are. We're all good. Everything's fine.
You'll need to stockpile ice cream, June, says Patsy. Susan is starting Christmas stocking number 13 and may actually get them all finished this year. Cool. So who's this one for, Susan? The last one was for Dylan. Who's in the line for this one? This one's for Nick. Cool. And 2 families done. Super job. So you spell my name Nicola. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. They are very cute though, Susan. Very, very nice. I actually learned something today about knitting because you know how some people are doing the knitted pandemic and they're doing it positive one side, negative other. I saw a video today that showed how that was done. And it blew my mind because I knew kind of about it, but not really how to do it, if that makes sense. So, yeah, it blew my mind seeing that. Almost makes me want to pick up my knitting needles. But I'm too busy cross-stitching, that's my trouble. I haven't touched my knitting in ages. I hope you don't have to fill them all too, Susan, says Patsy. Yeah, I hope not. It's not very clear, this, is it? I don't know why. I guess I might have to tinker with the settings on this phone, with it being a brand new phone.
Oh dear, I need to tag you in this, Nikki, because it's hilarious.
Okay. I'll have to have a look after. Whatever it is.
Dear.
Three 771. No, most of them will go out in the mail. Oh, that's all right then. It's zooming a little too far. Yeah, very possibly. Let me just. There we go. She's got out a little touch there. I think that might be a bit better. Sorry if I'm making anybody seasick with all this zooming. 3771. I have to top up my 3371 with 310. 712's running a bit short. A few top ups to do with my thread. I don't know if I'll get it done this weekend. No, it might be next weekend. What day is Easter this year, love? Do you know?
20th of April.
Cool, because I get Good Friday off and Easter Monday. Haha. I get like a 4-day weekend. Marvellous. Can't wait. And then I'm off early May, aren't I?
You are.
Oh, me and Hannah still need to sort out booking Liverpool. Kelly has to get back to chores. Bye for now. No worries, Kelly. If we don't see you later, I'll see you on Sunday, all being well. I'm here for about another half hour or so. What's that button there do? Highlights. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, so tomorrow I go and get weighed, and then Lauren is at her last night of her performance. We won't be going to the performance, but Andy will be going to pick her up later.
I get all the important jobs.
Well, of course.
Ooh, what's this?
Oh, what's what?
Oh, you know how the you'll know on your own laptop it gives you a different background every day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what this is.
Joyce says, I was thinking I also get Good Friday and Easter Monday off, but I'm not. Not ever again because I've retired. No worries. Cindy says, bye all, I've got to go pick up the husband. See you on the next one.
That's what it's given me.
Certainly will. Amsterdam.
Yeah, Amsterdam.
Style of house there that just gave me that clue.
That'll interest Stitchy Dutchy.
She's, yeah, she's in. Oh my gosh. One of the things that we talk about at work is people's nationalities and stuff, and their country of birth and nationality. It's important in my job. And this one woman says, the country of birth is the Netherlands, and the language and the nationality is listed as Dutch. Should it not be Denmark? No, because Denmark would be Danish.
There's a big difference between...
You know, when you think, cracky, this person is highly educated, more educated than me, and can't tell the difference between somebody from the Netherlands and somebody from Denmark.
There's a well-known saying, you can't fix stupid.
Mm-hmm. It was one of those facepalm moments. I was like, really? Are you really saying this? Yes, the person that said it is a Brit. And she is a reasonably well-travelled lady as well. She's travelled quite a few places in Europe. But yeah, she was questioning Denmark, Netherlands. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Even I know Netherlands equals Dutch, says Enid. Yeah. And like I said, this lady is more highly educated, you know, certainly higher educated than I am. I am a relative thicko in comparison to some of my workmates. But yeah, I was like, really? I may not be the sharpest tool in the drawer, but even I know that. Hey dear. Maybe she just had a brain fart. Yeah, probably. What a brain fart to have, though. I mean, I know we've all been, you know, feeling a little overwhelmed lately because we've been very busy, but still. Have you all done, dear?
For today.
Cool. Dum-dum-dum. 3863. I had a big brain fart today, whole day. I thought it was Friday. Oh, bless you. Just because you passed exams doesn't mean you've got common sense. Very true. Charlotte says, see you next time. Time to go to bed. No worries, Charlotte. Thank you very much for coming in this evening and joining us. And Katie also says, bye for now, all. Nice work, ladies. See you on the next one. Have a lovely evening, whatever else you're doing, Katie. All right, you take care. Yeah. I haven't even done 200 stitches on this today. Seems to be having a bit of a more sedate, stitchy day today. But that's okay. I don't mind. Sometimes you just got to have one of those days, haven't you? Patsy is at 98.55%. It should be finished by tomorrow. Woo! Brilliant. I don't know about you, but I think what happens is when you get closer to a finish, I tend to speed up. It seems like the stitches in the last sort of 5% go in faster. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm in a hurry to get it finished. Whatever it is I'm stitching. Reminds me of when I was at high school, says Kay, last century. I was doing prelims and was taking French and German. We were in a language lab doing a French prelim. Go Patsy, go Patsy, go Patsy. And I proceeded to answer one of the questions in grammatically correct German. The teacher taught both languages and said even she couldn't do that. Victoria's got to go and pick up the Walmart grocery order. May your fingers stay nimble. That's a lovely way of putting it. No worries at all. Thank you, Victoria, and welcome to the group. Yeah, me too. The only problem is my fingers are full of holes. Oh, dear. I think the good thing as well about me having these nails is I don't get a stitcher's notch. Because with my natural nails, I get a stitcher's notch in the nail. Yep, indeed, you got this, Patsy. Go, Patsy. Go, Patsy. Don't make me do the YMCA. Chuckling next door. Makes a change on a little lad calling his dad an idiot. That will never not be funny. I'm going to call a policeman on you because you're an idiot. Maybe we should save that recording so he can send it to his dad so he can show it to the kid on his 16th birthday or something. Question, one of the colours doesn't have a symbol on the fairy pattern. Pattern keeper selection does work, but it's a bit confusing. Is this something I need to let Haid know? Yes, I would say so. If you can't see what colour it is, how are you going to know which colour to stitch it in? I'd definitely give them the heads up. I'd email of that one. What are you going to pull out after this one, Patsy? Yep. What's going to be next? We get our Walmart grocery order delivered now. It's easily my favourite thing, says Enid. They put stuff in the garage. We have a deep freezer in there and stuff. It's so great. Are you missing a few stitches in between the two yellows? You mean on this row here? That's what I'm just about to do. Oh, you can edit the legend to add the colour in, Enid. Not Enid. Joyce. If you know what it is on the left. Oh, these ones. Yeah, I'll be doing them. Just took me a second to work out which ones you meant there, June. I can see the colour it is. It's just the squares are empty. They are blank. Ah, right. Okay. So the symbol is not showing up in Pattern Keeper. Is that what you're saying? Although the right colour, is it just one square though that's blank? Send me a pic on Messenger. No worries. Just finished my hand knitted socks. I posted some pics in the Facebook group. Oh, I'm going to have a look. So you might need your tinkly bell again, Andy. I want to start 4 seasons and do a little rotation, says Patsy, with maybe 3 or 4 patterns.
The bell was there. Did I put it away? Hang on. Do we need the bell?
Oh, I see where you mean. Up here, June. No, these are just very pale stitches. Believe it or not.
Do I need the bell then, yeah?
Very possibly. Let me just go and have a squiz in the group.
I have it.
Let's have a look, Tina.
Have it. I'm not afraid to use it.
And it has a bell. Joyce says she'll pop a pic on Facebook. Okay. How many years have I been stitching? Well, I'm 50 now and I started when I was 14. My first kit was when I was 14.
So 36 then.
Ah, look at these. Yep, look at Tina's socks. Aren't they fab? Finished. Brilliant. I love those. Absolutely. Just, there we go. Absolutely love them. Cozy looking. Super. I love those. How fab are they? Just so you can see the detail in them as well. Really, really nice. Beautiful. So there we go. That's another finish tonight. So we're fully finished. Well, 2 fully finished items, really. A pair of socks. And then the picky earlier. Oh my gosh. I've got to show you this picture as well that Patsy's just shared. Let me just zoom out. Look at her dogs. Oh my goodness. Talk about relaxed doggos. Oh dear. Gosh, I'd like to be that relaxed. Fabulous. But yeah, they are just wonderful, those Tina. Absolutely fabulous. I'm a UK size 8. Just kidding. Okay, let's just go back in there. Okay. Getting the death stare. Oh dear, okay. Yeah, fabulous socks then. I've never got the hang of knitting socks. So anybody who can knit socks, hats off to you. I've never got the hang of it. Try that again. Actually thread it through both strands. Okay. I've knit several pairs to the I keep meaning to knit more. I'm trying to knit socks, says Sandy. My first bell for a knitting project. Thanks all. You get bells on this channel for any achievement, no matter how big or small. So we ring the bell for finishing a page, finishing a colour, getting a 0, finishing a skein thread, finishing a project, fully finishing a project. Doesn't matter what the project is, knitting, sewing, diamond painting, cross stitch, whatever. Celebrate it all. We take the time to do it. So in my opinion, we should take the time to celebrate it. Okay. Sharon says they're very easy. Winwick Mum has a great sock along and he breaks it down into sections to knit the sock. Yeah, I've heard that name before. I think Winwick Mum's been mentioned before. But you know how it is. Where's my needle? Stuck onto the back of this flipping magnet. You know, it's getting time. Amongst all the stitching. Did you see though that what 3,000 stitches does to this piece? It knocks 2 years off the end date. Yeah. I did my floss tube yesterday. I'd taken some screenshots off my Stitch Pal. I managed to knock 2 years off this, so it'll be finished in 2057 now. Okay. It's amazing to see that by summer you will have knocked about 15 years off. Oh, let's hope. Yeah, depending on what I'm doing in the meantime. I've got a model stitch in at the moment. It's only 3,500 stitches this time, and I'm easily halfway through it now, so that'll be done weekend. And the second portion of it is mainly block stitching, so that gets done so quick. You can block stitch up in a heartbeat. You know, it's just the back stitching, because my model stitches are very back stitch heavy, and that really does take time. Takes a pee. Takes the proverbial. Let's just park that there and get rid of these threads. Put them over here. Okay. Yes, I'll be interested to see what I knock off between now and, well, certainly the next 6 weeks when I get all my new starts underway. It'll be interesting to see. But yeah, this one is definitely a long-term project. A million stitches. $991,008 stitches. And those 8 stitches are all important.
Patsy's dogs.
I know,
Have you
I've
seen
just
them?
shown that.
Oh, blimey.
Talk about chilled out doggos.
Yeah. Should show Hannah that.
Hannah's in the group. Tag her. I love projects. It will be totally worth it, absolutely. All of our stitching's a labour of love, isn't it? We wouldn't do it if we didn't love it. That one is going back in that square. I saw what Joyce said earlier. The secret to her beautifully parked threads is that she neatens them up for the photograph. To be fair, Joyce, I'd do that too. That show and tell songs in my head again. It was in my head the other day. I woke up with it in my head. It's Andy's fault.
Why is it my fault?
You created it.
I didn't. AI created it.
Hey, you put in all of the instructions and said, Mr. AI, here's some words, some keywords. Hang on, let me just zoom out a little bit. There we go. Here's some keywords. Create me a song. So it's your fault by default. It's a time to show. How much do you think we'll all be ripping it out at you when you get your front teeth out? Yeah. I dread to think. Because I can't speak as it is now. You know, every time I do a floss tube lately, there's a plate moment, isn't there?
There is.
Don't you think? So if I'm struggling on a floss tube, how am I going to do when I ain't got no flipping choppers? Laura shipped the frog to New Zealand. Oh dear. Well, stick a stamp on its bum and kick it out, Laura. You can get in the bin. That's my phrase of the month at the moment. Everything can get in the bin. It's like when we log on at work at the minute. How's work? Living the dream. How's your day gone? It can go in the bin. What have we done here? Parking error. This is why I do this in 10 by 10 squares. I can't keep control of it otherwise. That's it. We will be laughing along with you, certainly not at you. Like I said, I can't speak at the minute. So I dread to think was, do you know where my friends got me from work when she found out I was having my teeth done? You know those teeth that you can wind up and they go over a table? She got me some of those. I was like, piss taking sod. But, you know, I'm not having turkey teeth. I picked the colours for my teeth today. Isn't that weird? You go to the dentist and you're having, you know, teeth made and you get to choose the colours. So I got to choose the colours. It's the weirdest thing I've ever done in my life. You know, here's a set of sort of disembodied acrylic teeth. Choose the colour that you want. Strangest thing I've ever had to do. At least the parking area doesn't cost money in Crostic. That's very true. Very true. I can't wait actually though to get these teeth, you know, finalised and sorted. I'll be so happy when they're done. Absolutely a bit making of me, I think. That must be hard. Did they give you some guide? Yes, they did. You know, and I said, you know, I said to him, I said, I certainly don't want them to be the same colour of the teeth I've got. But I don't want to, you know, look like I've, you know, gone to Turkey and had turkey teeth. You know, I want them to look realistic, but not unrealistic colour-wise for me. And, you know, and he was very good, I have to say, you know, I mean, he was very helpful and said, well, we can look at this one and look at this one. And I think it's a fine, there's only a subtle difference, but, you know, here's the two side by side, and, you know, maybe this one or maybe that one. It was very good and gave me, you know, the teeth were on like little, like plastic sticks. So you could actually put them against my gum and my lips and see how the colours look. It's the most surreal thing I've ever done. Having your teeth pulled will help the way. I'd find a way, Joyce. I would find a way. Weight loss this week can get in the bin and all. I'll find a way. Yeah. Reversing to the barrier outside McDonald's last week. Oh, heck, Patsy. Any damage apart from the however much it cost you in McDonald's? Which is enough these days, the prices they charge. You mean putting in an envelope? What? No. Actually, no. compared to this, what happened at the dentist's, no, the pulling the envelope thing was easy street. I was like, you know, and he's like, I want you to choose the colours of what your teeth are going to be. I never even thought that he'd ask me that. It never occurred to me. Bizarre, isn't it? Did I tell you, by the way, I got my result back? It's all clear. And they'll test me again in, I don't know, however many years. I didn't really read how long it was, so I just know that at some point I'll have to send my poo off again. But yeah, there's no issues, allegedly, so all good. Now they said it was the third time it had happened in 2 weeks and sent me on my way, no damage to the car. I hope you got a free McFlurry or something. You'd have said I need a McFlurry for the shock. That's what I'd have done. Wouldn't you, love?
Mm.
No, I was mortified, never got out of the car. Oh, bless you. I'd have gone inside me and said, who put that barrier there? I want compensation. I want a large latte, a McFlurry, a hot chocolate for the mister, and we'll have some fries and all. To dip in the ice cream, as you do. Not that I've ever done that, it's disgusting. Right, we're going to get to 250 stitches, then we'll be wrapping up. Because I think I've about done for today. 250 stitches is 250 stitches. I will probably put in the other 50 before I go to bed, but I need to move my backside because it's getting numb. I work at McDonald's. I've had my driver's side door jammed into. Oh, heck. I used to work at McDonald's when I was a teen. And in my early 20s, I actually went for the floor manager's job. I went to, yes, it's called Hamburger University. Anyway, that is my 250 stitches down. So I'm going to sign off this stream and say to you all, thank you all very much indeed for coming. Thank you for popping in. And we will see you Sunday. Actually, no, I'm not so bad, Leslie. I don't need a wee at the minute, but I will be soon. It's just that my bum's gone numb. There's no padding left on it now. It just, you know, there's less padding, so it gets sore easier. Tina showing a rage, worked at a Wimpy. Holy moly. Oh, that's a blast from the past. But yes, I worked at a McDonald's in my youth. It was quite fun. I worked in 3 different ones. Liverpool Street in London. Yes, the big railway station. Chelmsford, when I lived in Chelmsford. And Chesham, when I lived in Buckinghamshire. Right, I'm going to get off and I will see you guys Sunday. Obviously, keep an eye out for my videos popping up later in the week as well. All right. Take care, everyone. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.